Hey everyone, so it is the last week of August, so I decided to use the Poolside Kit. Now, fair warning, there are lines going through these, so just a heads up that I do realize that the colors are a tiny bit off. But this is the Poolside Kit. It is leaving the shop this week though, so if you want the Poolside Kit, make sure you grab it before it is gone. Same with the other summer kits, those are all leaving the shop as well because we're making room for some fall kits. So I'm gonna get started and let you guys know what's going on this week. I've actually been on vacation, or I went on vacation about like 5 weeks ago. Came back about 2 weeks ago, so I was on vacation for about 3 weeks in Europe, and I had like so many things happen. I didn't take any planner stuff with me, to be honest. I did take like a notebook and stuff in case I needed to write things down, but other than that I really didn't take anything planner related. But I did kind of like do like a bit of highlights. I do have like the original schedule that we had, and I say original loosely because it did get changed a bit in Italy. But I feel like I should probably do like a memory planning spread for the weeks that I was gone. So I think I'm going to be doing that probably in the future. I did film a few videos before I left though, like some packing videos, some planning videos to like how I planned my trip. So I did film that, but then I didn't have time to upload them, so I didn't. And I think I'm just gonna like upload them later to this channel just to kind of give you guys an overview of things, because it was like one of those things that like you couldn't really like experience until after. And then I can kind of like give you guys an overview of what things that I probably should have packed but never packed. For example, one of them being laundry detergent. Now everyone told me to take, not to take anything and to just use like the hotel shampoo. That's not what I want right here. To use the hotel shampoo because that one's like the same thing, and you can still like clean, your like undergarments and socks or whatever. It wasn't the same thing, to be honest. So like things like that, I feel like I probably should do like a planning video or a blog or something to that nature. This is extra, and this is also the one that you can tell the most lines in. So I think I'm gonna put that aside for now. Okay, so let's do blue. Yeah, so I might do that. I might do a memory planning thing. We'll see how that goes. I also haven't actually seen the footage that I filmed before I left, so I might have to refilm that a bit. Again, I didn't have time to edit it, so I just kind of like I probably have to like view it first and see if I can even upload something about that. And maybe I can do something else for like 2-week trip, since I am going on a 2-week trip in September/October. I feel like I'm concentrating more on these because of, you can like tell these are crooked because they have like lines on them. And I probably should have, no, I was like, I probably should have put the pink one in there on this side, but I think the pink one will go better with the cotton candy side. So yeah, what else do we have? Actually, should I just not use the pink ones, or use the pink ones on the side, on the sidebar? I might do that. Let's do green then. Just make the whole thing like blue. Even, yeah. Let's do that. Okay, and then so that means this is the light blue. All right, what else do we have? I don't know what else I have going on this week besides orders and a whole bunch of things. So technically, because I ran out of magenta, that means I technically have time to film a plan with me because I'm out of ink. I'm also out of paper, but I actually have enough paper to last me a couple more days. There is a planner meetup on Sunday. I think what I'm going to do is kind of do a pull out, and I'm going to pull it out using one of the pink of the boxes right here. By the way, I call these in the shop boxes. You can get like full sheets of these in the shop if you wanted to. They're a little bit smaller than the half boxes. So like the half box sizes that I usually do are these sizes, and then these boxes are kind of just like solid boxes, but they're a little bit smaller. just a tad, but like technically like where you're writing is kind of like the same. You kind of have like enough space to write like 2, maybe 3 lines if you write small enough. I know people really like quarter boxes. I tend to like these boxes better because it just gives you enough space to write things. And sometimes when I'm like writing on the half boxes, I feel like there's like too much room for what I want, but the quarter boxes aren't enough. So if you want a medium, those are these. Those are in the shop. So yeah, anyway, let's go back on track. Yeah, there's a planner meetup on Sunday. Technically it is the August meetup, but it is in September. By the way, I keep thinking that it's September because I've been working on Christmas things, and I was working on like Halloween things last week, and a whole bunch of other like holiday and winter and like fall stuff. I'll give you guys a sneak of that in a bit. But yeah, I keep thinking that it's September. I even wrote September in an email for a deadline, and it wasn't even like what I was supposed to write, and that was my bad. Let's go to like the new releases. So we have tons of new releases. So these are actually like the Halloween-ish stickers. There is a fall palette, there is a Christmas palette, there is 2 winter palettes. Actually, there's also 2 fall palettes. I only have like 2 samples with me right now because I printed these as testers. I just haven't, again, I haven't stocked anything. But like you guys can see, like these are more like fall colors. There's also a neutral fall palette too, for those who wanted like a little bit more browns. But there is a new character in the shop for Halloween. So this one's Frankie. Frankie is little like as in like Frankie Frankenstein, and so I kind of just made a new character for Halloween because I thought it was cute. So I have a postcard of Frankie. You guys can purchase one in the shop, but I've been sending these out as like a freebie in orders. So if you have ordered within the past like week or so, I've been sending this one out for you guys. If you want an extra one though, you can also purchase one in the shop. I am working on a Frankie kit. I'm not sure when that's coming out. I'm gonna assume probably next week, if not Friday. There's I've just had like a whole bunch of things. It kind of depends on how far I get through orders from this weekend, because it's kind of been one of those like big order weekends. So just like kind of like make sure you check the Facebook group if you're not in it already, or Instagram, and see when the new kit's going up. It'll get posted there. I don't have anything specific that I really need to do, I think, this week besides orders. So I think what I'm gonna do, I mean, my checklists are just kind of like gonna be print, cut, check emails. So I think for the bottom of these, I'm just gonna do like chores at the bottom of these. Or like things I want to do. I'm kind of like barely back into like the office mode. Last week was a little bit hard for me trying to get back. I did a lot of designing instead because I hadn't done new releases in such a long time that like I hadn't done new releases since probably like June. I think I did one, which is kind of like why I was like in such a big design mode last week. I just really wanted to get a whole bunch of new things out. So like on my list that I had for like before I left was that I needed to work on fall things. So I kind of like had started like a few of the fall things, or at least some of the fall stuff that I wanted to work on. I did bring back a whole bunch of kits, by the way. If you like go through like last year, some of like last year's like Plan With Me's, some of those kits are back in the shop for fall, at least the ones that I had in the shop. A lot of them do need to get reformatted though into like Happy Planner and horizontal and Hobonichi versions. I think I finished the Hobonichi ones, but I'm not really sure. Just kind of like bear with me for a couple of weeks while I finish those up, because they were a lot. And if you can hear my dog right now, the phone is ringing, so. I usually put in one of these sidebar like weekly checklists in here, but I put the weekend banner not really thinking about that, so a checklist will be fine. I really usually only have like 3 things to do. I believe there is a $2 Tuesday for the 3rd, so there should be a $2 Tuesday that day. And then I know last year like things I'm working on are like a whole bunch of things. I didn't do a confetti kit or box in August because the pre-sale would have been about the same time that I had gone, like left on vacation. For September, I think I'm just gonna do a kit for that and ship that out a little bit late in September, but it'll be the same thing. And then I'll do a pre-order for the October one. Same with November as usual. So it'll be like the middle of the middle of the month, and then ship them out like around middle of the month. I kind of want to put this here, but I need like a half box, right? Oh, this one will work. You kind of see it. I've been like just slightly cleaning the office as I go, like every day, kind of like doing a spot at a time. So I think organizing the office is like one of those main priorities I need to like work on. I'm gonna do a couple of habit trackers. So let's do a habit tracker. I'm gonna cover up also Saturday and Sunday because I usually don't do work on those days. I mean, if I do, it's not like things I need to write down. It's just kind of like things I never finished. Plus there is a meetup on Sunday, so it's not really like things I have to like kind of like prep for. I just have to lug everything to the meetup. Okay, so since this one's on this side, I think I'm gonna put this one here for now, and I'm gonna leave a little bit of space right here in them because I completely forgot that there is a space in between these boxes. So that would probably like it'll look more intentional that way if I do it that way. Let's see, let's do the donut on this side though. I might have to put something there first, so let's figure this out. Let's do start it on the second box, or not the second box, cover both of the lines of both boxes, and then I can probably layer something there. Let's do the washis on here for those, and then Thursday we have a whole bunch of stuff. If there's gonna be new releases on Friday, I need to finish everything by Thursday, so let's put in a couple of half boxes. Let's do the pineapple. Let's do a coffee one. Let's just layer that on there. And because I see that there, before I forget, I'm gonna put my makeup brushes. I need to wash those. I'll just put those on Saturday. Since there's no space on this side anymore anyway, I'm just gonna put the paper clip, but I'm gonna layer the paper clip on top of a box here. So I'm just gonna grab that. Just kind of like to remind myself that the meetup is tomorrow and I need to like print some samplers up for people. I'm just gonna layer the car there. I think that is it for big like sticker items. I'm gonna have like my marquee, and then these are other things. I do want to make a habit of actually like doing a backup of things. So I'm just gonna put the save sticker on Saturday right here, just to remind myself to do a backup of things, at least either, you know, like the end of the month or beginning of the month. Alright, so I'm just gonna add in some washi here. This one is Anchor's Way, and then the blue one is actually called Blue Voyage. It's just kind of like a play on words of Bon Voyage. But this one is just a aqua washi with some hollow foil, and then we have some like navy washi with hollow foil. These are in the shop now. If you haven't grabbed these, I suggest you do that because I don't really do like double runs, at least not right now. So I've only done one run on each washi. So once they're like gone, they're pretty much gone and stuff. But these match perfectly with this kit, and I almost forgot about that. I almost printed off the washi page that actually comes with this kit, and then I was like looking at my washi trying to see if there was something that matched this kit, and I realized that, well, duh, I do. So I'm just gonna add that here. I do have these two in the shop right now. I will link those down below for you guys. Make sure you do before they are all gone, because I only do like limited runs with those. But other than that, I think that is it for this week's planner thing. I usually fill this in throughout the week. So I will talk to you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching, and make sure you subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. Thanks for watching. Bye everyone.